What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Gavin here, and today is the ninth day in the Push to Top 200 series. We will be rocking my favorite Super Hog army as usual. Hopefully gonna wreck all the bases because, yeah, this army is just a little bit insane. It's kind of broken. And currently we are naked because they just did a maintenance break. Well, no, not literally naked, but I'm missing my badge. So, yeah, let's dive straight into the attacks and go get our badge back. Okay, first base, no warm up or anything, just diving straight into the attacks. This one looks pretty simple. We just got to make sure that we get our king ability into the core here, and then the base should be completely crushed. But we also do need some nice value with the RC, so I'm thinking we charge by this crusher mortar. Even though, yes, it kind of looks baited, we have to take that risk just because of the insane amount of value over here on this side. Crusher mortar, multi-gear cannon, ricochet cannon, and those two archer towers too is a lot of value. So yeah, it's worth it to go here even though there's a gigabomb. She should turn back around, I believe. All right, well, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna have to redirect, push her back in towards here. So yeah, it wasn't a perfect charge. I sort of butchered it there, but we are going to get the crusher mortar, and that's really all I came here for. We found the tornado as well, which is pretty cool. And golem, ice golem, queen, and we can send the log launcher like this. Beautiful. We can put a baby dragon to funnel out that edge, and I'll hold my king for now. Let's put an apprentice warden down, but yeah, I don't want to place the king in just yet in case he walks around. There's not really a good enough funnel setup yet. So we just got to be patient here. Patience is key with this game, guys. I'm telling you, yeah, if you can just master the art of patience, then you can be an amazing attacker. Looking amazing. King ability should be able to get into the core now because, yeah, you see what I did there. Funneled out these sides and forced the king into the middle. So let's rage. Hit the king ability right now. Insane value. Hit the queen ability too. And we can just send the hogs from the opposite end. Poison on the furnace. Apprentice Warden, and my RC, and this is going to be an overwhelming 3-star. Just sprinkling in some cleanup troops right now. Hopefully that town hall goes down too. That's like kind of important, guys. Somebody does need to take down the town hall there. Let's hit the Warden's ability, and wow, nobody took down the town hall. Okay, well, we're still going to be fine just because, yeah, the rest of this attack was so clean that we're going to be able to overwhelm the town hall. And yeah, it won't even be an issue at all. Let's use this heal spell, and I really don't need the ice block, but I'll use it just in case. Actually, no, I won't. We don't need it. Let's swag that thing. And yeah, beautiful way to start the day. If you're new here and enjoying my content, feel free to subscribe. I highly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to continue to upload videos like this with my Legend League attacks every day. So yeah, I appreciate the subscribe if you would like to do that. Let's get into the next raid, though. Okay, next base we've got here. This one I remember from last season. I actually love attacking this base. I figured out a really nice way to do it. What I do is I RC charge the Monolith and hopefully get into this Rage Tower as well. And yeah, if we can take down Monolith, these two Infernos, and the Rage Tower with the RC, then the base will not stand a chance. Not at all. So that is the goal, to get her into the Monolith first, and then into the Rage Tower. Let's see how it plays out. Maybe we can single cycle. All right, we took a mono shot. I think that was worth it, actually. Let's use a redirect to like this. And Earthquake. And the Fox is alive, I believe. Wow. Yeah, nice. We can use a spell like this. And she is going towards the center. Beautiful. Exactly what I was looking for. We're going to get the Rage Tower too, I believe. Oh, come on, RC. RC is trolling. All right, we are not getting the Rage Tower. Okay, we got it. We got it. Perfect. Yeah, that is a perfect RC charge. Exactly what you're looking for with this army. On these style of bases, you are looking to take down the Monolith and the closest Rage Tower, just like I did there. So yeah, this attack should be relatively simple now because we got that crazy RC charge off. And I'm just sprinkling in some archers and minions around the corners to help with cleanup. And this one's looking amazing. I need the king ability to get into that core. Oh my gosh, the log launcher didn't open the wall. Log launcher's trolling, guys. Let's see. Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with this. The log launcher kind of got wasted, but it's gonna be fine just because of that crazy RC charge. yeah, it is pretty much impossible to fail after an RC charge like that. So yeah, let's try to get a nice king ability though. Right here is going to have to work. Queen ability, rage on her, and let's send the hogs from the opposite end with the apprentice warden and the RC. And I'll probably just use a heal spell over that bomb tower and save the warden ability for later, because honestly I'm pretty sure we can swag the warden ability. Just looking at the base now, there's really not much base left at all. Yeah, this is looking like we're going to swag the warden ability, which is just amazing. Honestly, this army is insane. I know that Ace made a video on it yesterday and tried my army, and he didn't have very much success with it. But that is because he wasn't doing the basic fundamentals of this attack strategy correctly. And yeah, that takes a while to learn. Nobody can pick up on this army like at the very first time using it. It takes weeks to get the hang of, to really master the art of it. And then yeah, once you get the hang of it though, it is completely broken, as you can see here. No warden ability needed. Alright guys, next base here, and this base I have attacked a million times by now. I know exactly how to do it. What I do is I start the RC right over here, and the reason why I chose this rage tower over the other one is because if you look closely, there's actually 2 inferno towers in this rage tower, in the rage tower compartment, and the other rage tower compartment only has 1 inferno tower. So yeah, that makes this one higher value and a better option to RC charge. Because yeah, Inferno Towers, multi-Inferno Towers are insane value. Okay, I just wasted the haste vial. Re-hit it right as I hit the tornado. Kind of hilarious. Alright, yeah, I should have just picked her up there. Now we've lost the Fox, but it's fine. It is still a decent RC charge. We got the Rage Tower down, which is exactly what I was looking for. Honestly, all I was looking for. Yeah, now that we've got the Rage Tower, the rest of the attack should work out perfectly fine. We kind of do have to do a little bit of funneling around the edge over here. Let's put a baby dragon like this. And I'm really hoping I can get the king ability or the log launcher just to open the walls into the middle. Okay, not the log launcher, that thing's going down. But hopefully the king ability does the job. Poison the furnace. King ability's not really going where I want it to go. Okay, he's turning around. Wow, look at that. King is a paid actor. Alright, hit the king's ability just like this and get some really nice value. And then we can rage and hit the queen pretty soon. Not just yet, but yeah, pretty soon. We'll rage, hit the queen, and then send the rest of the hogs like this. And this path should be perfect now. I'm hoping at least. It was kind of a sloppy attack, I'm not going to lie, but I think we're going to be perfectly fine for the 3-star. Whoa, I almost just surrendered. Oh my gosh, I have done that way too many times. Almost accidentally clicked the surrender button. Yeah, it gives me a heart attack every time I do that. And yeah, this one is looking good. It's a little bit close because I messed up with the log launcher. Log launcher didn't get very much value, but it's looking like a 3-star still. I've got the Warden ability, which is huge. Let's use it right now. And this is going to be a 3-star, I believe. Yeah, we've got 2 spells still. It is definitely going to be a triple. So, nice raid here. It wasn't the best. We made multiple mistakes, but hey, we still got 3-star, and that's really all that matters with this army. By the way, guys, if you have any questions about this army, anything whatsoever, just ask me in the comments, and I will respond and clear up any confusion that you may have, because I do know quite a lot about this army. I've been running it for over half a year now, so yeah. Okay, next raid, and this is one of my all-time favorite bases to attack with this army. It is honestly the easiest base ever. I swear this is the easiest one out of every single base. It's literally free. I'll show you how to never fail on this base. What you do is you start your RC right over here, and it does not matter if it's baited because it is never enough bait to actually kill your RC. So yeah, don't even worry about the bait. We found the tornado, cool. And we're just going to get all of this Rage Tower compartment, both of these ricochet cannons, and then I can pick her up, and that is enough value for me. Perfect. Let's pick her up. And now what we do is we use the log launcher to trigger that Invis tower and give the heroes access, or the king ability access into the Invis tower. And it is usually very, very easy. This base is honestly so easy, it's insane. I've never failed on this base in my life, and I've hit it probably 100 times. Literally, yeah, never failed on it because it is that easy. I might have to redirect to force the king into the middle. We'll see. I think I will. Yeah, let's just do this. Force him into the middle. Felt like that was a good idea. Hit the queen ability, and we can just send the hogs like this, and the base is going to be crushed. It's that simple. That is all you got to do. Let's hit the warden ability since I think it was baited right there. But yeah, just like that, it is a 3-star, and we can probably swag every single spell we've got left. Because, yeah, this base is the easiest base ever. I don't even know why people run this. I guess it's hard for, like, dragons or something. I don't even know. But yeah, for my army, it is a piece of cake. We're going to be able to swag all of these spells, but I don't want to do that yet. Let's just make sure we've actually got the 3-star first. Queen is taking down the town hall, and I've got these headhunters for that enemy queen. And yeah, we're going to be able to swag 5 housing space worth of spells. Wait, no, 6 housing space worth of spells. Yeah, that's a little bit insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 housing space worth of spells. It is a beautiful 3-star. That was a little bit stupid to swag all those spells before we actually got the 3-star. But I'm just so confident about this base that it really does not even matter. Yeah, we've got the 3-star. And let's get into the next one. Alright, next base. This one definitely looks a little bit harder. Double poison tower ones are generally the toughest, so we've got to get a really nice RC charge. By the way, why is this guy using this version of the multi-gear cannon? That thing is so bad. Alright, let's think about it though. Let's try to get into one of the poison towers, and I honestly can't tell which one's baited. I'm gonna go over here because there's decorations in front, and that leads me to believe that it's less baited than the other side. Although, honestly, probably both sides are baited. Really good earthquake right there. And hopefully she turns back around. Perfect. And hopefully she goes towards the scatter shot now. Perfect. And wow, there's a tornado right there. Honestly, that's okay because, yeah, as soon as that wears off, then we are safe to click the RC's ability. And let's just double cycle too to be safe. Don't want to risk anything, and I'm just going to pick her up soon as that spitter goes down. Perfect. Great RC charge. Now we can start the queen like this. Golem, Ice Golem, Apprentice Warden, and let's also try to start like clearing some of these defenses around the edge. Alright, that did not work. Let's see. Log launcher like this should get amazing value. And again, I kind of want to hold on to my king for now. I don't want to place him down yet because I'm not 100% sure he's going to go inside. So yeah, I need to clear like this wizard tower, clear the bomb tower. I need to clear all of that stuff over there to force the king inside. Let's put a hog rider right there. And yeah, he should go inside now. That was honestly that was set up really nicely, that funnel. We can hit the queen ability, rage on her. We still have a lot of time. So time is not really an issue in this battle. Let's poison the furnace. Hit the king's ability. Oh, king ability took down the poison tower too. That is huge. And yeah, we're going to send the hogs from the opposite end now, and the base should be completely crushed, guys. As long as somebody deals with the town hall, that kind of does need to happen. And yeah, the base is going to be crushed. The town hall is taken care of, or it's getting taken care of. Let's use an Invis spell, because Queen's going to get that Inferno. Yeah, insane value from that Invis for the Queen to get the Inferno and the Scatter Shot. Look at that. Honestly, we can swag the Warden ability here, but let's just click it. But yeah, we definitely could have swagged it there. This attack was honestly amazing on a really tricky base too. Yeah, we got the job done. You've just got to love it, guys. We still have these 2 spells to save my RC and the Hogs if needed, but it's not going to be needed. We can use them just in case. Let's just use the heal like this. And yeah, we don't need the ice block though. We can swag that. You can pretty much swag your ice block spell every single time with this army if you do everything correctly. The ice block is just for emergencies or for like Invis tower bases, but yeah, you can swag it every time if you do it correctly. And yeah, this base has been completely crushed, guys. Let's get this gold storage and then jump straight into the next raid. Okay, next base is an Invis Rage Core, so it should be a piece of cake. All we've got to do is get a solid RC charge and then get the King ability into the core. And I want to RC charge right here, but it definitely looks baited. That is like the definition of bait. So, how should I do this? We're still going to do it. Yeah, we just have to be very careful with our spells. I'll probably double cycle like every single time because I don't want to let the RC take any damage at all. Yeah, we're going to double cycle because I have a very good feeling that this little section right here is filled with bombs. All right, wow, yeah, wow. Let's hit the ability. RC took so much damage there, but we are going to get all the value that we need. That is perfect. We got the tornado triggered too. Yeah, sometimes you've just got to go straight into the bait if it is just by far the best value. Then it's worth it. Like right there, yeah, it is worth it because now the king and queen and all of them don't have to deal with that very toxic area of the base. We can start a little bit of cleanup around these edges, not really much. Let's put the king in and put these yetis around the side for funneling purposes. And okay, I just wasted the baby dragon, but it's cool. We don't need the baby dragon anyways. And yeah, king ability should get into the core. I have created such a nice path here. All of the defenses that could have possibly pulled him outside have now been cleared. So it is basically 100% he's going to get into the core. Perfect. We can hit the queen and I'll hit the king as soon as he steps up a little bit farther like this. Perfect, guys. Look at that. Poison on the furnace, and let's send the hogs like this, and the base is going to be completely crushed. Invis Rage core bases are so easy with this army. All you got to do is just those two things. Get a nice value RC charge, and then get the king ability into the core, and they never even stand a chance. That one Inferno staying alive is honestly a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie, but let's use the Warden ability and rage on the hogs that are over there, because I really want that Inferno to go down. Is it going to go down? I don't think so. Alright, it is. The Yeti Mites over there will take down the Inferno, and we can sprinkle in these cleanup troops, and we will be good to go for the 3-star. This one was definitely a little bit messy towards the end. I keep getting carried away and just like assuming I'm going to 3 stars, then I start playing sloppy. But yeah, I've got to stop doing that because eventually I'm actually going to fail when I start playing sloppy like this. But yeah, this one right here is not going to be a fail. It is going to be a beautiful 3-star. Let's speed it up. Alright, next raid. I actually have this base, so I do know how to attack it. I always start my RC right over here and get her in towards this very toxic area. By the way, guys, I was thinking that since I don't really want to play the Fireball this season, I want to stick with the Hogs. I'm thinking maybe I will do my CWL attacks, like all of them with the Fireball. Maybe that would be a little bit interesting for you guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me play the Fireball in CWL. I don't mind doing that. I'm open to it because, yeah, I'm just trying to get a good Legend League placement. I don't really care too much about CWL. Don't tell my clan that, but yeah, I really don't care about CWL. I'm all about Legend League. Let's get this Inferno and head out. Perfect. Poison on that furnace. And that was a great RC charge, but not a very good funnel, because those gold storages staying alive could potentially cause the king or queen to go around the wrong edge. So I'm going to place a baby dragon here, even though I know that the minion prince is going to kill it. The baby dragon was just to clear that gold storage to help the heroes go inside. And this is looking good right now, actually. It is not looking too bad at all. Hopefully the king does turn around. I need him inside. Perfect. Really good funneling there. Let's hit the queen's ability. We can honestly rage on everybody, but I want to get the king ability a little further into the base, ideally, because I need to open the walls to the town hall. Just like this. Let's hit the king ability, and we can send the hogs like this to tank the monolith. And I forgot an apprentice warden with the heroes. I keep doing that lately, guys. I gotta stop doing that because it's gonna cost me. But yeah, this one we should still be good to go for the 3-star because, yeah, the king is going to deal with the town hall. And then there will be an amazing path set up for the hogs. That is how it goes with this army, guys. Just get your heroes into the town hall, and then the hogs can easily wrap around the rest of the base. And yeah, just completely crush it. We can honestly probably swag the Warden's ability here. I keep saying that, but yeah, let's actually do it this time. We do not need the Warden's ability because this attack was just that good that the Warden ability is not even needed. I'm not going to swag the Ice Block just because I'm using Raid Medals to fill my CC. Otherwise, I would have gladly swagged all my leftover spells. But yeah, let's get into the last raid now. All right, boys, last raid of the day, and I remember this base very, very well because the last time I failed an attack was on this base. It was a very, very stupid fail just because my heroes didn't get into the town hall. And I would rewatch the replay and realize the reason why they didn't get in there was because the monolith was just shredding them. So what I'm going to do, I started over here, but I'm going to start on the other side because I think it is going to work out better. This way we're not charging the heroes directly into the monolith. I think this is going to be the difference that we need to get this 3-star. Yeah, it was super close last time. It was like a time fail. It was like 90% or something. But yeah, it was just because the heroes didn't get into the town hall, so then the hogs split. But yeah, this was a perfect RC charge. Let's just pick her up. Yeah, we don't need any more value. Now we can start the queen like this. And oh, I actually should have let the RC stay for a little bit just to get the CC pulled. But I think it's going to be fine. Maybe, okay, look at this, guys. You're about to see a 1000 IQ move. We're going to put 2 Hog Riders on that Expo because that should trigger the CC. And of course, there's a Tesla. Of course, there's a Tesla there. All right, scratch that. That did not work. We are going to figure something else out. Let's see. We do need the CC to get pulled before I can really send the Hogs in. So we've kind of got to be patient, I guess. Log Launcher is putting in work on the bright side. That is beautiful. Let's hit the King's ability right here. Might not have been the best value. But yeah, I don't really care. I just need someone to go in towards the Town Hall, which is happening. Wonderful. Let's actually invis those Yetis because I need to be 100% sure that the Town Hall is actually going down. Cannot be taking any risks over here. Okay, perfect. We got the Town Hall down. And now the Hogs should be able to wreck the rest of the base. I really should have pulled the CC with my RC. That was so stupid to not do that. Now we've got to just deal with the CC troops on the back end of the base, which is not going to be any fun at all. But I think we're going to be fine for the 3-star still because we did have a relatively smooth attack. It was not perfect, not at all, but it was pretty smooth. So I think we're going to be fine. Let's just focus on keeping the RC alive. That is the main priority. We can place a baby dragon like this. Wizard and an archer, and I will just use these spells to keep my RC. Let's use the ice block like that to tank the ricochet cannon, just so the RC doesn't take any damage. And yeah, we are good to go for the 3-star, guys. That will be plus 320 today. Honestly, a pretty easy plus 320. This was probably the closest attack. This base is hard for me for some reason. I've just got to figure out a better plan. But yeah, that is a beautiful plus 320. Unfortunately, this maintenance break totally glitched the system, and it wiped out my defense log, so I can't even show you guys. I've actually took 4 defenses already. It's just glitched, and one of them was a 1-star. If you take a look at this defense log, Bahig over here, who's actually an amazing player, look at this profile, got a 1-star on my base, and the other 3 were minus 40s, but it's fine because we will be gaining a bunch of trophies since we got a 1-star. Gotta love it, guys. I will link the army in the description of the video, as well with a full guide on how to use Super Hogs, and a link to join my Discord server, and a link to become a channel member if you would like access to the bases I'm running in Legend League. Yeah, I'm sharing them in my channel membership. But that is going to do it for today's video. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video.